on, guys? Dirtsheet clocking in from the Spoiler Alert Network. I'm here with my second episode of TSAN After Dark, where we talk about the spooky stuff. If you guys watched my last video, this one is actually going to be kind of related in a way to it. My last video, I touched on the topic of the possibilities of alien life out there, life in the universe besides us. This video kind of goes along that lines, and it is one of the wackiest theories you will ever hear out there, but honestly, arguably it has the most believers in this theory. Did you know that 4% of Americans, roughly 12 million Americans, believe this theory? With their heart, they believe this theory. Notable author and theorist, David Icke, has wrote several novels on this, and actually was, I'm not sure if you'd call it an award, but he got the title of Most Paranoid Man of the Decade in the 90s. When I was born, this guy was researching this. Shape-shifting lizard people. It's absolutely insane, right? That's what you think. That's what you assume. You hear this and you think there's no way this can be real. There's no way, and there's no way at all that this is a thing. Just wait, alright? There is actually, I'm not even going to say I'm 100% a believer in this theory, but when you look at some of the proof and some of the evidence that has been gathered, and even legends, because you look at legends that go all the way back to whatever, caveman days, I don't know, ancient Egypt, but there's actually a foundation here like this. It could be real. These shape-shifting lizard people could be among us, and if they are, that is absolutely terrifying. So we're going to jump right into it. Okay, so to start with this legend, this theory, we're going to have to go way back to, and no time period is specified, but it's definitely ancient times. And these shape-shifting lizard people were believed or rumored to crash on the Earth way back in the ancient times from the Alpha Draconis star system, a mapped star system rather far away from our system itself. Not much is known about it other than the fact that it's been mapped. And when they crashed on Earth, they are believed to have advanced cloaking technology or have the ability to shapeshift or camouflage themselves, if you will. And from there, they allegedly infiltrated human society and have been steadily influencing human society and economy for thousands and thousands of years. Now, the more you think about it, the more it sounds like some lame sci-fi movie from the 80s, but there is actually a lot of evidence piled up for this theory. There is a bunch of video evidence and photo evidence. It started to be gathered roughly 30 or 40 years ago, way back when VHS tapes were still a thing, honestly. At the time, it was debunked because VHS tapes they're iffy, they're glitchy, they don't have the best quality. But then as we started advancing, as our technology started advancing, DVDs, digital cameras and whatnot, it became more apparent, and it was not as easily debunked, I should say, of moments whenever the faces of these shape-shifting lizard people would, their technology would glitch, or they would be caught mid-shift. People like Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, George W. Bush, Hillary Clinton, those are just some of the faces that are alleged to be among these people that walk among us, and it's just absolutely insane. They're also believed to be behind powerful groups that are also not confirmed, the Illuminati, which we'll touch on then, or the Freemasons. Wherever they're rumored or alleged or accused to be at in our society, it always seems to be from a position of power, whether it's a politician, whether it's a media outlet, a news reporter, a celebrity, a music artist. It seems to be somebody who has a following, who has an impact on American society. And it's kind of crazy. And I just can't stop saying that because it is absolutely insane. And I used to make jokes about this theory, but then I sat down whenever we decided that we wanted to do the After Dark segment here at TSAN, I sat down and I researched this. At first, I'm not gonna lie, it was for fun. I was with Showtime. I was like, I'm gonna do shape-shifting lizard people because it's so absurd that it's not real and you're a dum-dum. But then I sat down and I started reading through stuff online because they can't put anything on the internet that's not true. But I started reading through stuff online and looking at video and photo evidence. There's hundreds and hundreds of photos on Pinterest, and that's just one place to look. And then the deeper you dive on the internet, the more this theory seems to gain momentum. And David Icke has dedicated his life to this one theory that there is shape-shifting lizard people among us. And it starts to make sense after a little while. Like maybe just a little bit, maybe just enough to make you even contemplate that it's real and that it happens, or has happened. And then it brings us to the next question, the biggest question. If this theory has a grain of truth, and there is even a chance that these shape-shifting lizard people have been influencing human society for thousands of years, like, does that mean that anything we've done we can take credit for at all? Or have we just been steadily influenced by this superior alien race? And also, what are their intentions? In the end, their end game for us, if you will, what is it? Where do they want us to go? And at what point do they decide that they're done with us? Like, how disposable are we? Are we a means to an end? Do they have a long-term plan for us? Is this all just fun for them? Or is it just because they landed on our planet and saw a weaker race that they could take advantage of? Or are they stranded here and they're just making the best of a bad situation? There's a lot of questions, a whole lot of questions to this theory. And it is absolutely outlandish, but I ask you, I highly persuade you for a second to just take everything you think you know, forget it, and contemplate on this theory. The what ifs. What if this is true? It'll open a world of possibilities. No, hopefully it doesn't send you spiraling downhill on conspiracy theories, but seriously, just give it a thought, because there are things out there that we were not meant to comprehend. There are things out there that we will not comprehend or might not ever comprehend. So you don't want to look at anything and say it's impossible. This is absurd, outlandish, but not impossible. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for even entertaining the notion that this could be real. Be sure to come back on Thursday for an episode of Retro Vault with this face. Be sure to check back in on Saturday, an episode of The Watch List with Bradley, and then be sure to join us again on Tuesday to see what lurks after dark.